Welcome to Text with Founders. This is a podcast and newsletter highlighting conversations I have over text message with other founders where we work through challenges that they encounter. To view the texts and read the posts, check out textswithfounders.com. I'm Julian Weiser, co-founder and CEO of On Deck, an investor in over 200 companies. Are you exploring starting a startup? Apply for ODF. We've helped over 1,000 companies such as Traba, Levels, and Finch find their co-founders and get started. Learn more at beyonddeck.com. VCs that ghost. Dealing with investors that drag out the process. I frequently hear from founders struggling with VCs who are ghosting them or seem to be dragging out the decision-making process. When this happens to you, here's how to think about it. Investors are either fast to know or extremely slow. The ones who are slow sometimes never actually say no. It can be a frustrating experience if you do not properly align your expectations with reality. We do not live in a world where every investor consistently acts with conviction. Instead, many will hedge, delay, and otherwise try to avoid definitively passing on an investment opportunity. Investors ghost or drag out the process for one of two reasons. The first is that they want to hang around the hoop. At the moment, the opportunity isn't incredibly compelling enough to reach conviction, but if it gets more exciting, meaning a top firm commits, the startup starts growing rapidly, etc., they don't want to miss out just because they already passed. The second reason is they are bad at closing the loop, or their internal firm processes cause decisions to get stuck in limbo. They didn't intentionally leave you hanging, but they are not good at seeing things through to a conclusion. How to address ghosting / a drawn-out process. If you push too hard for a decision, you will likely force an investor to pass. You'll also risk looking desperate if you don't already have at least one term sheet in hand. Here are a few things that you can do about it. Ask them what their process is like in your first meeting. How do you make decisions as a firm? What does your investment process look like? What VCs say about their process is sometimes more aspirational than true to reality. Regardless, you'll have a general idea of whether or not you're progressing. Show business momentum during the fundraise. An investor seeing the core customer user metrics grow every week helps them build conviction, both in their own mind and with other decision makers at their firm. Get angels to commit early in the fundraise process. Announce as you add them in your weekly investor update emails. Welcome, notable angel, to the team. This shows prospective investors that operators and founders with good judgment and relevant experience are getting involved. At the end of the day, don't worry about these investors too much. Remember that most investors will end up passing. Most won't understand what you're building, even when your customers do. Just keep going. If you enjoyed this episode, please like, subscribe, and share with friends. And read more at textswithfounders.com. Thanks for listening.